Hello guys, thank you for joining me. Welcome back to the second edition of our pound yen analysis. So today we'll be looking at the weekly and the daily chart. If you want to watch the monthly chart, just click on the link above where you'll be directed to the video with the monthly analysis. Now, without wasting much of your time, let's get straight into our analysis. So I'm going to start with something that I don't really like. I don't like predicting what the market is likely to happen, but anyway, this is part of our analysis. So you can see that there is a left shoulder that was formed here, right? And also there's now the head that is formed. So in the coming weeks, I'll be expecting a downside movement so that the price comes and reach 149.527, where it will be rejected and then come to test 152.966, right? And if this holds, then we would have formed the right shoulder, and we'll be expecting the price to come again to 149.527, where it will now basically be our left shoulder. So if this is broken, we'll then expect the price to come and retest it before moving to the downside. So we'll be expecting a huge push after the neckline has been broken. So this is the overall expectation that we have. Now in detail, we can notice that ever since the price reached this level, which is the highest level since February 2018, the price has formed a lower low and then formed a lower high before forming another lower low. So we'll be expecting the price to continue this downward movement up until this 149.527, where we think that it will hold as a support zone and then push the price to 152.966. So basically our bearish move is that push to 149.527, and the bullish move will be the push upwards to 152.966. But the bullish move can happen early. As you can notice, there are rejections around this area, so we can expect the price to reverse from here and then push to the upside. So these are the two scenarios that we'll be expecting on the weekly chart. Now we move on to the daily chart. We can notice that as on the daily chart, the price formed a left shoulder and then formed a head. So what we're expecting now is for the price to continue the downside movement and then form another shoulder before moving to the downside if it breaks this neckline. Then, having that overall picture, we can also notice that we can approach this as a false breakout play, where this will be treated as a false breakout, as the price, when it broke this, it failed to hold as a support zone and then retested it as a resistance zone, where it seemingly held, and then we're now experiencing the push to the downside. And as we stated, you can notice that the price is also forming a series of lower lows and lower highs. So that being said, we'll be expecting the price to continue to push to the downside until it reaches 149.527. So for a good bearish setup, we'll be expecting that the price is going to break below this level and push back to retest probably this zone, and if it closes below this area, forming a lower high, then we'll be expecting the price to move to the downside to come to 149.527. And then the bullish move, you can notice that there's been some weak rejections around this zone. So what we'll be expecting is that the price is going to reverse from this area, and if it reverses, it will form a higher low, and then we'll be expecting it to reverse to 152.966. And if it breaks this level and pushes back to retest it as a support zone and it holds, then we'll be expecting the price to move to the upside. This is the bullish move that we are expecting. We'll also be expecting a bullish move when the price reaches this zone and test it as a support zone, waiting for that push to the upside to come and test 152.966, in the process forming our right shoulder. So these are the moves that we'll be expecting on the daily chart. So ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to this week's edition of our pre-market analysis on the pound yen pair. That leaves me to say, manage your risk well, grind the markets with grit. Roy Machingora out.